The Cooper Flagg hype is getting insane by AM Hoops. Let's check it out.
It's a big deal that 17-year-old Cooper Flagg was invited to play for Team USA Select, but he then dominated NBA players. I mean, we have seen young...
Hey, that is true, man. It was a very insane thing seeing Cooper Flagg getting the chance to be in the USA with people like LeBron, Curry, and all the mothers, man. Bro, it's crazy, man, you know?
High school Chet Holmgren hit Steph with his own move, but this was different. Coop had all-world Drew Holiday guarding him, but bam, turnaround jumper.
Nah, bro. Bro, Cooper Flagg was probably one of the, Bro, he was arguably one of the standouts in that. For real.
And one on the dunk, but by far the best moment. Cooper brings the ball up the floor at 6'9". Guarded by Holiday, the nasty handle, so they switch, but step back three in AD's unibrow. I am sorry, kid just showed off multiple elite skills in one play. Oh, and Drew, AD, and Bam, all defense-type players. But somehow, none of those plays are what people talked about after the game. LeBron dapped him up and said something, which reminds you of the last time that happened. Cooper was 16 years old and the number 2 ranked prospect behind Cameron Boozer. LeBron was coaching his son Bryce's AAU team.
Hey, man, that must have been the most amazing moment of his life. Cooper Flagg, man, to get the chance to dab up LeBron.
We caught Coop's game too. He played great and met LeBron for the first time after. But back then, nobody knew if he was actually for real. Like I said, Cameron Boozer was ranked number 1. In fact, these are the top 3 high school recruits from 2012 to 2021, and the only guys who really lived up to the hype. I guess Brandon Ingram and Michael Porter Jr. Definitely Anthony Edwards, and it looks like Evan Mobley, Chet, and Paolo Banchero. But Coop was 16 years old. That whole list were seniors in high school. Anything can happen. But while Cooper Flagg was dominating, I was dealing with a hurricane in Houston that dominated my backyard. Look at this. Now, the first thing that I did was get my kids to a safe place. The second thing was to grab our food from my...
Oh, yeah. Hurricane Barrel. That was crazy. Hurricane Barrel. Hey, man, prayers to anyone who was in the eye of Hurricane Barrel, man. Yeah, there's another thing I want to say, man. Prayers to anyone who was in the eye of Hurricane Barrel. And hopefully any loved ones are okay and are safe from Hurricane Barrel, man. I know it caused some damage for a lot of people down towards Texas, man. Even like tornadoes, high wind gusts, man, heavy rain, flooding, man. Anything, man, that y'all were suffering, man. Down there during Hurricane Barrel, man. Be sure y'all are in a safe place, man. And any neighbors, man, just go ahead and make sure you just check up on anybody, man. To see if they suffered. And if they happen to suffer, just like hang around them, man, because love and anything's probably the most that they need right now during this tough time, man. After Hurricane Barrel moved through, man. But hey, man, let's go ahead and get back to the vid, man. Here, we'll skip. This is the sponsor of the vid.
Overnight shipping. Code GiveAFit20CK for 20% off. So use my codes to help the channel and get amazing meals. But after meeting Braun, Coop dominated Boozer at the Peach Jam and jumped to number 1. Then he chose Duke over UConn for college. Now he wanted to play at the University of Maine, but he realized a long time ago he had to leave his home state to get better. There has never been an NBA player who grew up in Maine. So he transferred to Montverde Academy, where Joel Embiid went, and became the most hyped prospect, clear number 1 pick in the 2025 draft. It's why everyone wants to tank to get him. But who will that be? I want to look at Cooper Flagg's most likely NBA team. But first, what everyone was talking about. Very few 17-year-olds can step in that gym and not be intimidated. Just look at this Team USA huddle. Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kawhi, AD, led by Dynasty coach Steve Kerr. Coop was on Team USA Select. which is put together to challenge the Olympic team before the game. Sometimes a select player will stand out, like Cade Cunningham last time, but he was already in the league for 2 years. Cooper just graduated high school. In fact, the last time a college player was invited was 2013. Marcus Smart and Doug McDermott. But Doug had played over 100 college games. Smart was freshman of the year in college. Coop has played 0 games at Duke and still dominated. But after the game, NBA players talked about one thing. Devin Booker said he wants it. Jalen Duren, he's got no fear. Trace Jackson Davis, he's got a competitive fire. Not afraid of anyone. You need that as a player. And when you're already like that at 17, sky's the limit. Exactly. It's what separates
True. That's true, man. That's facts. Speaking facts right there.
I mean, we always know the #1 pick is talented, but what about the mental? That alpha Kobe MJ thing. Don't you think teams would have loved to see Markelle Fultz or DeAndre Ayton or Ben Simmons in this situation? Oh, it turns out they don't have that dog DNA. So this is a rare, special moment for Cooper Flagg. And every NBA legend says he's got it. So who's going to get him? Well, you need the #1 pick because that's where Coop's going to go. And all you have to do is miss the playoffs and you got a chance at #1. Just look at the Hawks in this year's draft. They barely missed the playoffs but got the #1 pick. So let's break down the non-playoff teams into tiers. Bad on purpose. The Blazers, Wizards, and Nets.
What
and
the
Brooklyn
fuck?
got so lucky Houston gave back their 2025 pick, so they're in it. Then, bad but trying. The Spurs, I mean, you can't be that bad year 2 of Wemby with CP3. The Hornets, Bulls, now that DeRozan and Caruso are gone, Pistons and Raptors. Then the play-in teams. The Hawks, Rockets, and Jazz.
Hey, man, bro, that's true, especially with the Bulls, bro. The Bulls lost so much, man. Bro, the Bulls, yeah, they lost DeRozan and Caruso. But bro, that's crazy, man.
These teams have a chance to get Cooper Flagg, so they might even trade vets to get worse. The Jazz could flip Laurie Markkinen. The Blazers could trade Jeremy Grant. Maybe the Hawks finally deal Trae Young to the Magic.
Hey, man, hey, any of these possibilities are possible, man. Bro, Cooper Flagg, bro, the height, though, for Cooper Flagg, I mean, it is going to be pretty crazy. Pretty wild, man, you know?
Will this even work? A lot of people say tanking makes no sense. No team has had long-term success by tanking. Look at the Pistons, 5 years in a row. Or the Kings, they missed the playoffs 16 straight years. And how did those good draft picks work out? But this year is different. Tanking makes sense with an obvious #1 pick. But that's where predicting Cooper Flagg's NBA team gets weird. The NBA hates tanking. It was an even bigger issue back in the day. They used to give the #1 pick to the worst team. So obviously everybody was trying to lose at the end of the season. So in 1985, they started the draft lottery and gave every non-playoff team an equal chance at #1, which also wasn't fair. So they played with the numbers until the new system. The bottom 3 teams have an equal 14% chance at #1. That's it. I want to show you how useless it has become to tank. The new system started in 2019. And between 2019 Zion and the Pels and 2024, teams with a 14% chance got #1. So tanking is smart, right? Lose and you get the #1 pick.
I know. The Hawks got the #1 overall pick. I forgot, man. I completely forgot. Bro, the Hawks lucked out so much during this year's draft lottery, man. Bro, I don't even know, bro. They came with a 3% chance to get the #1 overall pick. And guess what? They got the #1 overall pick. Bro, they lucked out like crazy.
Wait till you see what the other bottom 3 teams got. In 2019, the Knicks, or one of the 3 worst teams, wanted Zion, fell to RJ Barrett. That sucks, but not like the Cavs who fell to 5, or the Suns who fell to 6. Can you imagine sucking that bad all year and having the 5th or...
Bro, just shut the... Man, bro, please, bro. Come on, man. Hey, but it was true, though, man. that was upsetting about the Cavs, man, bro. They sucked so bad just to get a good pick, and they got pick 5. Bad memories, man. Bad memories, man. We were driving down bad memory lane, man. Come on.
Pick to show for it. Well, if you live in Detroit, yes, you can imagine it.
All right. Hold up here. So 2019, 2020. So the Cavs had the 5th pick 2 years in a row. Bro. Oh my gosh, they really had the 5th pick 2 years in a row. That's crazy.
Misery. They've got the number 5.
And then the Warriors got 2. Pistons got 5 every year. Oh my, bro, the Pistons are getting fleeced. Oh my, bro, that's crazy.
Every year, they hope for one like Wemby or Paolo Banchero and end up with Jaden Ivey. No offense. So it is insane to predict where Flagg's going to end up because of this new lottery system. Oh, people will say he's going to the Wizards or something, but he could just as easily be a Spur or a Bull. It comes down to luck. A good example is the OKC Thunder.
Bro, the NBA should just do what the NFL does, though. And like make it like whatever the worst team, just automatic. It's the pick. Low key, I feel like a draft lottery, low key though, is not. I don't really like that though, low key. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's just my opinion, but I'm just saying.
Unlucky in 2021, falling from potentially number 4 to number 6, getting Josh Giddey. Then in 2022, they had even worse odds, but got lucky and moved up to number 2, getting Chet Holmgren. We have no idea. Oh, and by the way, no matter how good Cooper Flagg is, he's not a cheat code. Whoever gets him still needs to build and make smart moves. Like the Celtics, their 2 best players came from the draft. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. They still needed huge, gigantic deals to win a title. Drew Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, I know. They got Porzingis. They got Derek White. Bro. Yeah. That's a really good point this dude made. Bro, despite the Celtics having their best 2 players from the draft, they still needed a lot of other guys to build back up. And they did just that with that. So, hey, bro, this guy pointed out a really good point right here.
Trades before that, but it is fun to finally have a clear number 1 pick again. Last year's draft, kind of boring, not caring who went number 1. Alex Sarr, Zachary Mrizicek. But Cooper Flagg is legit, and his star could get even bigger at Duke, like Zion's. This year will be so much fun. But I cannot believe you guys are not watching this Woj Shams petty rivalry video. They went back and...
Hey, man, shout out to AM Hoops. But, bro, what do y'all think, man? Cooper Flagg looks like he's going to be declaring for the 2025 NBA draft. And we have a future prospect. What do y'all think down below? Do you think he's going to be a bust when he comes to the NBA? And what team do you think he is going to be going to, man? Hey, man, like and subscribe. We'll see you later.